Hi students, Lesson 1, Part 2, Exploring Symbols. Just as poems have symbols and India has symbols, stories often have symbols too. Many stories use animals as symbols. For example, many stories use the lion as a symbol of royalty. How many times have you heard that a lion is a king? Different people can give the same symbol different meanings. For some people, cats symbolize long life, but other people might say black cats symbolize bad luck. In many parts of India, the cow is a symbol of many things for many people. So let us start with our story, The Fox and the Rabbit. There was once a very clever fox who loved to brag. The meaning of brag, to boast of his cleverness. One day he said to the rabbit, I am so clever, he said, that I know 100 ways to escape enemies. Wow, the rabbit said, I have only one, but it works well. The fox said, You should listen to me. I will teach you many, many more. You should know many ways to escape like I do. As you know, in all the stories, the fox tried to prove that he is very clever. So, in this story also, the fox is trying to show Rabbit that he is clever and he has many ideas. Just at that moment, the fox and the rabbit heard the cry of a pack of hunters coming towards them. What is pack of hunters? Group of. Immediately, the rabbit leaped down his hole. Leaped means to jump, and was gone. He called back to the fox. Called back means came back to the fox. This is my plan. What are you going to do? So Rabbit gave a taunt to the fox that Rabbit is going to save himself. What about the fox? Because he has number of ideas. So which idea he is going to apply for himself? The fox thought first of one way, then another, then he thought of a better way. Then he considered another way, and while he was thinking of all his clever choices, the hunters caught him up and he was soon carried off. Moral of the story says that don't be overconfident about your success or you have to face the consequence like the fox. Activity 10. Read the story to yourself. Children, we have learned or we have heard many stories about Akbar and Birbal. They are the most fun giving stories and a witty kind of stories. One night, Emperor Akbar dreamt that he had lost all his teeth except one. The next morning, he invited all the astrologers. What is the meaning of astrologer? A person who tells about their character and future from the study of the position of the stars and the movement of the planet. To interpret this dream. Interpret means to explain the meaning of something. After a long discussion, the astrologers prophesied, the meaning of prophesied, to say what will happen in future. After a long discussion, the astrologers prophesied that all his relatives would die before him. Emperor Akbar was very upset by this interpretation and so sent away all the astrologers without any reward. So, after hearing the interpretation, Emperor Akbar was not at all happy as he came to know that all his relatives would die before him. So, this was a negative interpretation. So, Emperor Akbar was not at all happy with this interpretation. Later that day, Birbal entered the darbar. Emperor Akbar related his dream and asked him to interpret it. After thinking for a while, Birbal replied that the emperor would live a longer and more fulfilled life than any of his relatives. So Birbal came to know that Emperor Akbar was absolutely upset with the answers, with the interpretation given by the astrologers. So he tried to improve his answer in a positive manner. The answer was same as of the astrologers, but then he changed it into a positive way. The astrologers told the king in a negative way, and Birbal told it in a positive way. Emperor Akbar was pleased with Birbal's explanation and rewarded him handsomely. So he was so happy with Birbal's answer that he gave him lot of rewards. Many people believe that their dreams have symbolic meaning, but people may interpret the symbol very differently. For example, many people dream of problems that they are having in life, but some people might think of their problem as a huge mountain that needs to be overcome. Another person might dream of a problem as a locked door that needs a key. Another might see a high wall as a symbol of problem. So each and every person in the life have problems, and each and every person have a different view and different lookout and different ways to tackle their problems. So here comes the end of the video, children. I have put one more video about the Akbar and Birbal, the same story in the form of a cartoon. So I hope you will enjoy this video. Thank you.